Yeah, I've talked with a few neighbors who live close to where they say this group home was being operated from what they could tell, and they said that it seemed like the adults living there had a pretty serious medical conditions. One of them they described as being bedridden. This is on Solon Place in Algiers. We're close to the intersection of Stratford Place, but at this point we are choosing not to show you the home that neighbors pointed out where they said the group home was being operated. What we do know from NOPD is that around 11 o'clock on Monday morning, police were called to this block for an elder abuse report. They ended up arresting 65-year-old Nona Burton and say that she had been running this home with 5 adults inside. 3 of them were taken to the hospital by EMS. Police say this home was being operated illegally and that Burton did not have a license to operate this kind of facility. Now, I mentioned I talked to neighbors. One of them, who didn't want to speak on camera or be identified, told me that she has come to this house multiple times to visit the residents or bring them food. She described very poor conditions inside of this house. She says there was a terrible smell and that she spotted black mold inside. Another neighbor who agreed to an interview on the condition that we didn't show his face told us again that the adults living here seemed like they could not fend for themselves very well.
There was one that was just permanently bedridden, just watching TV 24/7. I mean, all they really had was electricity and water. They'd ask us sometimes for our Wi-Fi password.
Burton is facing criminal charges. Tonight, the NOPD says she is facing 5 counts of abuse and neglect of adults. In Algiers, Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.